Okay, as it says in the written instructions, I'm giving you your own login for um, I'm giving you your own login for Amazon Video Direct. So the first thing you're going to do is log in to Amazon Video Direct, and when you click on your videos, this is where you're going to be uploading. Okay. So, but you're going to be logging in with your own email, Amazon email and password. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the list of titles that I've given you, and I made it real simple. On the list, this is going to be the title right here of, the first line is going to be the title of the video. The second line is going to be the pictures for the video, this link, and then the description is what you're going to put in the description. I'm going to show you how to fill out a form for a video. First thing you're going to do is press add title, and you'll see previously added videos down here. If you guys make a video and need to search for it, just search for here, because there's other people that are going to be uploading videos in addition to me as well. So if you make a video, it might get pushed down. So if you need to get back to a video you're doing, you just search for it here and find it. But let's make a new one. Click add title. And like I said, you're just going to take the titles from here, call it road rage hypnosis, and you're going to put all these in educational. Okay, go press continue. Okay, for synopsis, that's where this description comes in. Just copy and paste it. When it asks you for genre, you're going to hit mind, and you saw what I did, right? I just clicked here, then you can scroll through here, but it's easier just to type the genres. You get to put 3. So pick mind and body, pick mind and body, nonfiction, then pick nonfiction, health, mind and body, and then put psychology, nonfiction psychology. Okay, those 3 are what you want to put. You're going to rate it MPAA, and then you're going to rate it rated G. Okay. When it asks you what language, you're going to put it United States. Then you're going to choose, it's asking when did you release it. Just pick any date that's before when you're uploading it. So since we're uploading it right now, I'll just put like November 5th. Okay. Don't put the date after you've uploaded it. Okay. Now, so this is just one section of the catalog part. So it's just the first part I was doing. But normally after you do anything, you want to press save right here. And see this, there's sections, there's cast and crew, there's video assets, and there's availability. Once you fill in all these sections, you'll be able to, this publish button that's like grayed out, it'll turn green and you'll be able to press it. Okay, so if I don't save it right now, I'll actually lose all this information, but if you look, it actually won't let me save it yet. See, there's error saving because we haven't uploaded the pictures. So you can actually do any of this stuff in any order you want. I'm just showing you in the order I do it. Okay, so next step, to get the picture, you're gonna copy this link right here. I've already picked the picture for you that you're gonna use. So take the picture and copy and paste the link. Take the link and copy and paste it into your browser, and see, that's the picture I picked for road rage. So each one you're doing already has a picture I picked. You're just gonna have to edit the picture. Now, how it works is this. This picture right here, the first one has to be 1920 by 1080. The second one has to be 1200 by 1600. And the last one has to be 1920 by 1080. The last picture is blank, but the first and second one are going to have writing on them. And we're going to put that writing. So this website allows you to download the picture at the size that you want it at. So you're going to have to go down here, make sure you press custom size. And then the first picture, download it at 1920 by 1080. And even though there's 3 pictures we got to upload, we're only going to do 2 because one of them is going to be this blank one, and then one of them is going to be one we put writing on, and then another one's going to be a different size with writing on it. So the second one's going to be 1200 by 1600, and just press download again. Okay. Now, if we come right here, see, these 2 pictures were downloaded. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to go to Photoshop and open it. Once we open Photoshop, You're gonna just open the first picture, okay? And what I usually do, I kind of usually rename the picture so I don't get confused. But because if you start, which I'm not going to do, but sometimes I'll rename them because when you start down a lot of pictures, you might get confused of which picture was which. So, like I said, I'm just showing you the basics, but you could come up with whatever way is easier for you. Okay. So we'll take the first long picture and I'm going to type the name of it on here. Call it Road Rage Hypnosis. And you want to put it a color that shows up good on the background. So like how this is white and see how the middle of it's disappearing. So let me make it like blue or something or red. Let's try red. Yeah, red looks okay. And see, you kind of want to make it fill up the screen. So let's try change the font 180, 190. 190 is good for this picture. Road rage hypnosis. And then the last step, you want to put my company on it, which is Mooney Vision. Okay. And you want to make the company name smaller than the road rage hypnosis part. Okay. So you take that. Okay. Take Mooney Vision, put it at the bottom. Okay. Now you're going to save it for web, and I'll save it as Road Rage 1. Save it on my desktop. So that's the first picture. Then we're going to take the second picture, which is a small one, and do it. And just so you guys know, we have to do these pictures separately. You can't just take this picture right here that we just did. You can't just take that and resize it. Amazon doesn't like that. That's why we actually have to edit two separate pictures. So don't try to take any shortcuts. You have to make each picture separately or it won't be accepted. Okay? So call this Road Rage Hypnosis, just like the other one. And same thing, we make this a little bigger. And I might even move this down here like that. And maybe center it so it fits this page better. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to type Mooney Vision at the bottom. Ah, sorry, I changed the color by accident. I'm going to type Mooney Vision at the bottom. Same thing, make the size smaller. Okay. And save for web again. Save the same thing, save as JPEG and call it Road Rage 2. Okay. See, that was quite simple, right guys? Okay. Now, for the first picture, you use the long one, which is Road Rage 1 right here. Okay. Second picture is the small one, Road Rage 2. Now the third picture is the long one, the first long one that's blank, the one we downloaded, okay? That doesn't have any writing on it. So that's the pictures you pick, and then just press save. Okay? And you gotta wait a second because it doesn't say it, but it's actually uploading the pictures right now. So it's uploading the pictures, and when it's done, it'll say save successfully. So don't skip to the next step. Just wait. See, it's still grayed out because it's actually saving and uploading right now. It might take a second. Okay, see that? Your changes were saved. They will be applied when you publish this title. So that's what you want to see. You want your page to look like this. Then you go to the next one, cast and crew. The studio creator, you're going to name it Mooney Vision. And the crew, just name it Adonis Mooney. And put director. Okay? And then press save. Okay? Now, video assets is where you're actually going to upload the video, which we don't have made yet. So we're going to skip that part for now. Next, we're going to go to availability. We type worldwide, or we're going to highlight worldwide, and we're going to highlight included with Prime. We're going to highlight rent, and we're going to highlight buy. Okay? And over here, you're going to click where it says value. and make sure where it says as soon as possible, when it's available, make the S highlighted, and just press save. Okay, see, it's pretty easy so far, right, guys? Okay, so next step, you're gonna take the 2 folders that you downloaded. There are the 3 folders. I think it's 2 folders, yeah. You should have the background music and picture loops, okay? You look, picture loops just has about 100 different pictures you can choose from, and then background music has about 57 music tracks. And what you're gonna be doing is, first, of course, make a project, and we'll call it Road Rage Hypnosis. Just name it whatever the name of the one you're doing is. And the first thing that you're going to put in the movie is the intro, my company's intro. Okay, that's the first thing. And then what you want to do is you want to come here to picture loops, and you want to randomly pick 10 pictures. So just pick them randomly. Try to, every video you do, try to make it a different combination of 10 pictures. So, and also, I'm sorry, before you drag your pictures, you should go here and go to Final Cut, and then go to Preferences and go to Playback or Editing, and make the editing duration 5 seconds for each picture. This means that actually make it 10 set, make the editing duration 10 seconds for each picture. Basically, that means that you want each picture to show for 10 seconds before it goes to the next picture. And what you want to do is randomly pick 10 different pictures from this picture loop folder. Try to put a set of 10 different pictures in every video you do. You know, don't do the same ones. Just try to make different combinations. Like I said, just pick a random 10. And after you get the 10, you want to come to background music folder and pick a random MP3. So you're just going to pick one song, and you're going to loop that same song over and over. And what I also do is I'll trim the edges of the song sometimes. Like, see how right here there's no music on this file? So I'll trim this dead silence right here off. Sometimes there's silence at the end, and sometimes there's silence at the beginning a little bit of the audio file. So sometimes I'll just trim the end and the beginning so that it doesn't have silence when it's looping. Okay, trim that. Okay, and make sure you start it right where the picture starts, not on the intro. So audio is going to start where the picture is starting. And what you want to, okay, and the first thing that we're trying to do, we want to make the movie trailer. So remember in this section over here, let's go back. Remember in this section over here, there's a mezzanine file. That's where the actual movie goes. There's a caption section. That's where the caption goes. And here's where the trailer goes. So you need to upload a trailer as well. To make the trailer, we're just going to edit this real quick to make the video stop where the audio stops. So I just trimmed it, and I'm going to take this, because like the trailer only has to be like 1 minute or so. So please don't make the trailer no more than 2 minutes, but 1 minute's fine. And I'm just going to take this, share it, and when you share, pick Apple devices 1080p, but under settings, make sure it says computer, make sure it says H.264 fast encode, and change the resolution to 854 by 480, okay? And after that, press next, and also make sure it says open with QuickTime Player at the bottom. Okay, then press next, and just name it Road Rage Hypnosis Trailer. Save it to your desktop or wherever. And that file will finish up pretty quickly. I'm gonna pause the video real quick while it finishes. Okay, and that quickly it's finished, okay? So now that we made the trailer, I'm gonna come back here and undo where I deleted some of the pictures. You know, just basically undo what I did, okay? So now we have 10 pictures again. And what you wanna do is copy these 10 pictures and paste them over and over till you get to 5 hours. Because the actual movie file is going to be 5 hours. That thing we just exported a second ago is just the trailer. The trailer so people could get a sample of what they're gonna buy before they buy it. Okay. So we're just gonna keep pacing. Like I said, we want it to be 5 hours. Sometimes it's hard to get it at exactly 5 hours, so it's okay if it's a little under, like 4:59 or 4:58. But if it's over, you're gonna have to trim it because Amazon won't accept files that are over 5 hours long or movies that are over 5 hours. See, I got it at 4:58. Now I'm gonna take the audio file and do the same thing and copy and paste that over and over until it reaches 5 hours. Okay, the audio can't be longer than the video, so if you go over how long the actual pictures show, just use the cutter tool to cut the rest of the audio off. Okay, and the last step after you paste all of them till it reaches so it reaches about 5 hours as well, is you want to go all the way to the beginning and you want to add a title. You have to add a title to each movie. The title didn't need to be on the trailer, but it needs to be on the actual movie. Okay, so you just add the title at the beginning of the first picture. Don't put the title on top of the intro. And for the name, you're just going to name it. What's the name of the movie? Road Rage Hypnosis in this case. And you want to change the size to it fills the whole screen. So in my case, it's about 158. And same thing. We're done. And you want to share it. Click Apple Devices 1080p. Go to Settings. Make sure it says Computer H.264. And make sure it says 854 by 480. Okay, 480p is what we wanted at. Okay, after that, you just want to click Next and save it as whatever the name of it is to your desktop. Okay, and pause the video again to let it finish. Then at a certain point, Final Cut will say the share was successful, like so. And what you're going to do, you're going to click on mezzanine file and pick the movie that you just created, the full version. Put it right there, then select English. And then you're going to take the captions file, which is one of the downloads I gave you, captions.srt, and put the frame rate at 23.976 and put the caption language at English as well. And also you're going to put in the trailer that we made. And also that's going to be in English. And then after that, you're going to press save. Now remember, the more of these you guys do, the more I can pay you, because I got unlimited ideas for videos. So like I said, it's averaging out to you're making about $1 per video. So the more you guys do, the more you can make it. If you could do 1,000 a month, I'll pay you 1,000 a month. Okay, so see, I press save, and now all this stuff's going to upload. So I'm going to pause the video again because it has to upload. It's going to take a little while. But when it's done uploading, this publish button will turn green and you'll be able to press it. But for right now, it's taken. I just want you to see it fill up with a little yellow. See how it's starting to upload a little bit? So when this yellow bar fills up the whole line, it'll be done. So let me just pause it again. Okay, so when it's done, it's going to look like this. It's going to say your changes were saved properly. You can actually upload up to 3 or 4 of these at the same time in different windows. If you go over 4, sometimes it'll cause errors where it'll say like did not upload correctly and you have to start over. And as you can imagine, that wastes a lot of time. So I wouldn't suggest doing more than 3 at a time in different windows, but this one's done now. And the last step you have to do is just press publish. Okay, so it says your title is published. And next, if you go to your videos right here, see, you'll see it, Road Rage Hypnosis. Now you see this circle, how it's half full? That's because it's publishing. Now what happened, these are the different countries that the video is going to show up in. And slowly these will turn, if you did it correctly, they'll turn all green like these right here. They'll fill up and you'll be done. Once you do your entire job and all the ones you have to do are turn green, that's when you'll get paid. Now, if they turn red like this, see this publishing error, that means something's wrong that you have to do. Like, something might have been wrong. Like it could have been the assets. And I'm here to help you guys. Like if there's any problem you guys get stuck in, I'll check to see where you messed up. But hopefully it goes to green and the circle totally fills with green for all the countries and your job would be complete. Okay, and also we're gonna have multiple uploaders working on these jobs at the same time. So even though this road rage is right here, say you start working on some other ones, you might start noticing other ones showing up that are done by other people, and you might notice yours starts moving down. If you ever need to find one that you did, all you have to do is search right here. So like road rage, I'll just type road rage right here and press search, and you can pull up the one that you're working on. And to go back in and edit stuff, all you have to do is click on the one that you want to work on, and you'll be back in here. And you can change any of the pictures, any of the settings to how they need to be. And one last thing before we go, if you click back in the item that you're editing, and say you change the picture or you change something in the description or in the title, or even if it gets rejected after you publish it because something and you need to change it, whenever you change something, you have to press save again. And that's even if it's on the video any pages on, you have to press save again, and then you have to press publish again, and then it'll actually republish again, okay? And that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions.